What is going on, everyone? Day 2 of the NHL playoffs has been completed. We just had 3 fantastic hockey games, and we will start this bad boy off with the game that went on in Boston and Toronto. This is so big for Toronto for them to go in there, win 4-1, win in demanding fashion, and show the Boston Bruins, listen, this is not going to be easy. The Bruins played so uncharacteristically. They were giving up odd man rushes. They were sloppy. I didn't think that they were very physical when it came to being hard on their top players. The Toronto Maple Leafs played the game that they wanted to play. They shut down the opposing top 3 guys, which is the Boston Bruins. Let's be real. Marchand, Bergeron, who ended up scoring a power play goal, but outside of that, he was shut down. And Pasta, they were shut down. And when they are not effective, you have a really good chance of winning the hockey game. Mitch Marner was electric to score the first goal that banked off the post and he puts in the rebound. The penalty shot was actually disturbingly gross when he comes in and he's stick handling in the crease to bury it behind Tuukka Rask, who didn't know what to do. William Nylander scores on a breakaway 5-hole because of an outstanding pass by Kadri from the zone on the half wall all the way across the other side of the ice. It was ridiculous how great they were. And even for the empty netter to make it 4-1. This is after the Toronto Maple Leafs are down 1-0. Bergeron scores the first goal of the game on the power play and 4 unanswered for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Like I said, the last one was an empty netter, but this is kind of just describing the Boston Bruins all night. For the last goal, John Tavares, he ends up losing the faceoff, and Pasta doesn't know what he's doing. There's miscommunication between the defenseman and Pasta there late, and John Tavares, from his knees, just takes the puck and puts it in the empty net from pretty much half ice, center ice. So the Bruins just didn't play their game. That was not the best effort whatsoever from the Boston Bruins. You never see them give up that many odd man rushes. You never see them make that many mistakes. It really was something you don't see often, but I think this is the value of adding someone like John Tavares, because when the Bruins are game planning now, you need to really make sure you hold that guy accountable. Well, what does that open up? It opens up other guys out there. Also, Freddie Anderson back there in between the pipes, he definitely did his job today as he helped this Maple Leaf squad get the W. Just for a confidence thing and just for the mental aspect of it, Toronto going into Boston and winning like this in this type of fashion is so crucial to that team inside the locker room. I'm telling you, this is big. This is big. Now, it's not over. I don't think they're going to get very comfortable understanding this is just one game. But I'm telling you, mentally, for that locker room, that is ginormous. Because it just proves to the Boston Bruins and to themselves, we can do this if we put together the right game plan. If we play the right style of game, if we play the way we want to play, we can totally beat this team. And I put it in comparison to the Sixers and the Boston Celtics. As a Sixers fan, we can't get over the hump. We can't beat the Celtics. But when we ended up doing that, it just changed everything. Once you get over that hump a little bit, it changes everything and the style that your team plays with confidence moving forward. So, unreal. I mean, absolutely unbelievable out of the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's as simple as that. And moving on to Game 2 here, the Washington Capitals, they hold on to win against the Carolina Hurricanes, which everyone thought would just be this easy series. And what this showed me was, I thought the Carolina Hurricanes honestly had a good chance of winning this game. I thought they deserved to win. I thought they played really hard and put themselves in a good position. What hurt them was a fluky goal in the beginning that realistically should never be given up by Mrazek. Then there's 2 power play goals. Backstrom scored the fluky goal. He scores a power play goal, and then Ovi cleans up some garbage there in front-ish on that left side where he likes to hang out. And they scored 2 power play goals just like that. So being down 3-0 clearly did not help the Hurricanes at all. But overall, I really do think that Carolina put together an amazing game and deserved to win that game. They outshot them 29-18. Come on, the Caps had 18 shots. That's what I'm saying. It's not like the Capitals just completely handled this squad. All right, I don't think the Capitals fans are walking out of there saying, we were great. I think it was more like, whew, all right, we escaped that one. We're up 1-0. You have Sveshnikov coming out of here, scoring 2 goals. He was great. He helped this team fight back. He was being gritty, too. He was two-handing Ovechkin. He wasn't afraid. He wasn't afraid out there to be that young. For this to be your first experience out there in playoff hockey. To drive to the net the way he did to score his first goal. To use his body. He did a great job to help this team come back. And I always like to think, how do guys like Justin Williams and all these veteran players that have been around the league for so long, how much do they really help guys like him? Obviously, it does tremendously, but I'm just saying, I wonder what it's like to sit there as an 18-year-old in the playoffs and hear from Justin Williams and to hear from these veterans when it comes to playoff experiences and how they kind of take that information in and use it to help their game. It really is interesting. But all around, you end up having the Caps hold on, blocking shots late, Backstrom blocking shots, killing off crucial penalties. That place down there in Washington, D.C. was crazy loud during those penalty kills, and they got momentum from that. Obviously, taking penalties is brutal, but when you can kill them, that can gain you momentum, just like anything else in this game. And the crowd noise picked up insanely from all the block shots and getting the pucks deep on the power play, but they hold on. They hold on, and it wasn't an easy victory for the Capitals. If Carolina plays like that and just finds a way to stay out of the box early and find ways to maybe not allow fluky goals to occur, they can win playing the way that they did today. They just need to find a way and dig down deep. So the Capitals escape, but they are up 1-0, and at the end of the day, that's really all that matters. And the last game here was the Calgary Flames beating the Colorado Avalanche 4-0, a shutout for Mike Smith. He's clearly the storyline in this bad boy. He also had 1 assist involved too, late on an empty netter as he moved the puck from the crease to Matt Tkachuk, who buries it almost all the way across the ice. Tkachuk had 2 goals. He was being a pest, being annoying, being gritty in front of the net, trying to start trouble, drawing penalties. That's what he does, right? We all know that. But it was on full display. The one big thing that was very noticeable to me was the depth, and that was been the talk the entire time heading into this series. What do the Colorado Avalanche have? What do they have outside of those 3 players that realistically need to be split up, but you can't split them up because they're not contributing enough offensively when they are not together? So, that's the problem. McKinnon's line is the only thing they have, and they're clearly frustrated. But I will say this, even though it was a 4-0 game, there were 2 really extremely late goals under 3 minutes left in the third period, and one was an empty net. So it was a 2-0 game for majority of this thing after the second period there when those goals occurred. This could have been a different game. This definitely could have been. Even though the Avalanche got goose-egged, Mike Smith was making amazing, outstanding saves. And without him, that really could have been a different game. They had grade A scoring chances that just didn't go in because of Mike Smith's glove. It could have been different when it was that 2-0, 1-0 lead for the Calgary Flames if things didn't go their way. But their depth played a factor because you have their fourth line grind out there, making plays happen, drawing penalties, and actually scoring beautiful goals to even start the game off when it comes to putting the puck behind the net, right? So the depth on the Flames stood out to me because, like, you look at Monahan, you look at Gaudreau, these guys couldn't get anything going, but they still produced, and they still did enough to be able to beat a Colorado team that doesn't really have much outside of their top line. But all around, another great day of hockey. You have the Leafs taking the Game 1 and the 1-0 series lead. You have the Caps hanging on, and that's reality as they take Game 1, 1-0. And the Flames, the sea of red out there in Calgary, the sea of red, ends up winning 4-0 against the Colorado Avalanche. So let me know your thoughts down below on these 3 games. I thought they were very entertaining. I can't believe we are here. By the way, that Flames game got kind of chippy, got kind of ugly after. McKinnon was pissed off. Landeskog was pissed off. You can tell that they're trying to make some noise into the next game to say, like, listen, okay, we get it. We lost Game 1, but we're ready to go, and we're gonna be here. We're gonna be pesty, and we're not gonna just walk away, which is what a lot of teams do. You saw that with the Vegas Sharks game. But all around, I just can't believe that we're finally here. Playoff hockey is so amazing. I love it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time, by the way. Oh, baby, let's go. It just sucks the Flyers aren't here. It just sucks the Flyers aren't here. Ridiculous. I don't even remember what this feels like. Yeah, we've been in the playoffs, but it wasn't legitimate playoff squads. They were 8th seeds that were going to get rocked. See you guys next time.